My name is Ediba Precious Grace Ene.
Okay.
I'm from Benue State, by
Okay.
base in Abuja. I'm a 400 level of mass communication, National State University, Kefi. So I am a baker, and
Okay.
at the same time, I make wigs and I also fix. I'm more of a nails technician. Okay. First and foremost, I'm the first child.
Okay.
Yeah, I have three siblings, two boys and a girl. So as the first child, I felt okay, the country isn't what it used to be.
Yeah.
Things are getting difficult by the day, and to ease the stress on my parents and also to be someone of my own, I decided
Yes.
to start something. Since I have the skills, I said, okay, fine, why don't you just use it to make money? No. Okay, as a final year student, we barely even have classes.
Okay.
So most times when you're about leaving home for school, you just get an update that the class has been cancelled. So
Okay.
it's easy for me to mix business and school. And most times I just do business weekends. I would notify my customer to
Okay.
come early enough, or better still, I would ask a neighbor to help make delivery on my behalf. Okay, as a student, you have to focus on boosting your grades or building your grades up, because one little mistake, your CGPA is dropping like
Yes. Yeah.
crazy. So balancing business and studies has been a bit challenging. Just the fact that most weekends when I'm supposed to rest and probably put one or two notes, I have to please the customer and all those stuffs. So it's challenging in a way because of the stress. And after a while, when you're too stressed, you end up breaking down, which means you have to fall sick
Yes.
and you miss out on a lot while
Yes.
you're sick. Okay, that's where a very good friend of mine will call me.
Okay. Who's that?
Yeah, his name is Sam. Yeah, he's this one person that I can talk to, particularly about anything or everything. He's always there to listen, encourage me, telling me, okay, yes, like he usually say, you're a woman of substance, you're a woman of prestige. You
Yes.
can do it. It's going to take time, but with time, you're going to get there. And also to a very interesting mentor of mine, Honorable Akim Alabi. He he gave me an advice about life that I usually tell my friends these days. He said there's always time to plan.
Yes.
As long as you're alive, you're healthy, you still have time to plan. So once you have that time, or once you're up and you can find, you just have to plan. Things are not going well. You just look for, okay, let me put this aside and focus on this at the moment. The only advice I can give to them is take risks.
Stay fit.
Take risks.
Take risks.
Yes, and make mistakes, or learn from those mistakes.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you don't take risks, you end up losing a whole lot. Everything about life is risks. You getting up from your bed in the morning is a risk you're taking.
Sure.
You
Sure.
going to the bathroom is a risk you're taking. You stepping out of your house is a risk you're taking. It's gonna be challenging, yes, but if you have the right circle of friends around you, they're ready to encourage you and stay by your side. You can do whatever it is you want to do. And most importantly, family is very important, because my
Support.
greatest supporters are my family members. And as you know, today is my birthday. So waking up this morning, my family called and they gave me their blessings, their prayers, and they also prayed for my business. So whatever it is you want to do, make sure your family comes first. Wow, that's a very interesting question. I would first and foremost, I'll be very grateful.
Okay.
I'll be extremely grateful. And above all, I would I would upgrade my skills to be best at what I do, because like they say, learning never ends. The
Yes.
only day it nearly ends is when you die.
Yes.
So as long as you're alive, you keep on learning, and new things will always come. So I will upgrade my skills and look for new ways into bettering my business and making sure my customers are happy. Because when you have a happy customer, you always have them coming back. Okay, it depends. I looking at my business something I want to do after school. But at the
Okay.
same time, if I get the opportunity to work as a government official, I won't let go of my business as well. I can do that probably during the weekdays, or maybe I can get someone who would stand in for
Yes.
me.
Why
Then
you'll be
weekends,
supervising?
yeah, weekends I know, yes, I'm having time for this. Okay, like I said earlier, I have a very good mentor.
Okay.
Yeah, so he has been of great help to me. That's the fact. He has been of great help to me. He saw the fact that I had this interest of okay doing something for myself, and it's okay, fine, let's get you there. In every way I can support, I'll support you. Funny enough, you can actually bake a cake with something as low as 10,000 naira, or even better still 5,000 naira. Okay, if you get like a cup of 2 cups of flour, can get you approximately 10, 15 cupcakes. It depends on how you place it in the pan. You can actually use your gas to bake. Like I started up using my gas. Before my mentor started taking over 102, I started up using gas to bake. So there was this surprise he sent me January this year, and I was like, okay, I'm just get an oven. But when I did, I was like, okay, thank you. What you sent me, he was like, wow, I'm impressed. And I said, okay, fine, let's. So you can actually use your gas to bake. So you're getting like five 5 eggs, 5 pieces of eggs, then a cup of sugar,
Okay.
then one butter. You can actually get a nice cake with that. Yeah, I wish I realized that I had time to be what I want to be. Because before I started, I was feeling like, oh, I'm a daddy's girl, and daddy's there, daddy takes care of 102, 102, 102. But coming of age, I got to realize that being a man is not easy. That's the fact. Being a man is not easy. Most men suffer in silence. And as a daddy's girl, I got to feel my father's pain. So if I'd known what it took to be a man
Yes.
earlier, I would have started earlier. Any level at all. Any. Okay, if I'd started from, I'm a D student. I came in 2023. If I started probably baking this or started my business as early as 2023, I'd have had a larger customer base.
Yes.
But I started a bit late, like a year late. So I'm still trying to grow my customer base. So if you can start anytime at all, even if you're in secondary school, you can actually start. It depends on how you want to manage your time. And it depends on you. Everybody has a different way of learning or accommodating things.
Yes.
You getting? Like I said, I bake mainly weekends. I will tell you, weekends I bake. I'll post on. I have a group chat where I post. I'll post on my status. I post in one or two group chat. Okay, if you're ready, if you want to bake, I'm baking. If you want cake, I'm baking Thursdays or Fridays. I'll just post. Okay, fine. Place your order. I'll start posting from probably Monday or Tuesday to create that awareness. You get. So I focus in school, and as we all know, the fact is, we barely even have classes. That's the truth. Most times you go to class and it's cancelled, but you can actually create time for yourself to read. To You just have to make a timetable. You can still build your grades and still be who you want to be. There are people
Okay.
that most times they don't actually go to school, but actually when it comes to reading and
We
they're
are
very
doing
good
that.
at it,
They
and
are
they just
very
focus
good
on
at.
one or two to help them. So it just depends on how you want to manage your time. Yes, there was. There
So
was a particular time I wanted giving up because the business was slow, so slow. I've gone like, okay, I had a whole month
no
without
order.
order, nothing, and I was like, do I really have to do this? I started crying and I cried to my friend. I called and I cried, and he was like, it takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day, he said. And he was like, just do your best, it's gonna work out. And I was like, okay, thanks. And I was like, I'm great. And I told him yesterday I'm actually grateful to have him as a friend
Yeah.
because he has always been supportive and everything.
Where
Okay,
can
I
we
have
catch?
a social media handle. I also have WhatsApp. So my Facebook is Chris Berry. That's KRISSBERRY. Facebook, I do once in a while if it's important, but I prefer WhatsApp message because it's easy. Legacy I would love to leave behind. I don't know. I'll just say there's time to be planned. There's time, like time will always tell, and there's always time to be planned. Yeah, it's never too late to start. There are people who made it at 50, 60. So you're never too young or never too old to start. There's always time as long as you're alive and you're learning, you're healthy and you're good. There's always time to be whatever it is you want to be. You don't have to listen to what people have to say. People will keep on talking. They'll tell you you're not good enough, you're not this, you're not that. But once you get there, they'll be like, I knew you're gonna make it. So you don't have to listen to them. You don't take advice from people who won't take advice from you. You just have to be you. Focus on you first. It's important because even if you die impressing someone, they'll still complain that your burial wasn't sweet. So you just have to be you, and there's always time to do whatever it is you want to do. As long as you're ready, you're determined, and you have the right cycle of friends to encourage you, you can achieve anything you want.